Brukalton Gazette headline: The village of Brukalton under isolation orders during Chickapple 19. This just in. The quaint and simple village of Brukalton, in a land far, far away, is experiencing a literal shutdown. About a week ago, the simple group of townsfolk began to exhibit the traits of a chicken. It was slow at first. Certain villagers began to cluck, squawk, and make strange noises. When ordering their daily coffee and croissants, they pushed their heads back and forth in a highly unattractive fashion. It was awkward, to say the least. The Brukaltons were generally confused about what was going on. Instead of asking Lucy, the baking sourdough scientist at Bread and Science, for help, the townspeople turned to their illustrious mayor, Karen Greendale, who recently had her husband literally eating out of her hand just before he passed away from this strange virus. In her defense, the mayor, who was already overwhelmed by the loss of her husband, her shopping addiction, and taking selfies, was little help. The virus, now called Chickapple 19, is currently sweeping through the village of Brukalton. With little science involved and no cure in sight, it seems things can only get worse from here. There is speculation that the virus could have started in the Brukalton farmers market when a weird chicken crossed paths with an outdated pineapple. But of course, it is only speculation. These are the headlines, Brukalton Gazette.
Farmer Joe here. I'm a chicken farmer. No other animals, no other crops. I've had short-term memory all my life. So as I can recall, I've never experienced something like this. My goal is to be the best farmer alive. My chickens are my prized possession. Honestly, I don't think my chickens are being affected. I am. I am ready for this to be over. I can't lose my farm.
I, Karen, cannot take this anymore. I was born and raised here, and I have never experienced something like this before. Before this all happened, I knew everyone, and I was able to see people all the time and talk to them whenever I wanted to. But that has changed, and now I don't have a connection with so many people. It's horrible. I'm so busy, which I pretty much have been my whole life, but I hope this all ends soon. I'm a reporter. I'm tired of wearing a mask all the time.
Hi, I'm Julie with a G. My mom's the mayor. I believe that this pandemic has really affected all of our lives. From personal experiences, my father was the first person to get sick, and he passed with some pretty weird symptoms. I also had to take over the family business, and to top it all off, the shop is probably going to shut down. I don't mind if it runs out of business. If it weren't for Chickapple 19 and my mom being so obsessive, I would be in college following my dreams. Instead, I'm stuck in a room filled with flowers, which, by the way, I'm allergic to.
Hi, I'm Christy Whiffleberg, and I am nervous that with the virus I will lose money because so many people will ask for money. Also, people want money at the bank, and it's hard to make money with the virus. I still have plenty of money. Plus, I'm supporting the mayor and the farmer, Joe, and he still won't pay me back for his loan. I am tired of this. I can't see so many people. And on top of that, my dog ran away and is near the alligators, and I hate alligators.
Hi, I'm Detective Buttercup, and my absolute biggest fear is guns, violence, getting caught, and most of all, my little baby girl, Little Cup. I don't know what I would possibly do without my sweet little girl. She keeps me going and is one of the only inspirations I have. She's the only reason I do what I do, and there's no changing my mind about that. There's so much about this Chickapple that makes me fear. Anyone that I'm around can have it, and I can never tell who does because they're all wearing masks, so I can't see any features start to change. There's no guarantee what I could possibly be bringing home to my little Cup. We are all in fear of what's to come next and what has already happened, but there is nothing we can do to change it right now. Being a detective, I'm surrounded by suspicious people, and it only makes it worse that they are wearing masks, and I can't scope out who the criminal is. But it is all for our health and safety, so I can't be too mad, but I wish it would all just end.
Hello, my name is Sandy. I have been a writer for the newspaper for about 5 years, which is a short time. My goal is to be the best writer I can be and or the best writer well known, if that. My whole opinion on this whole crisis is that it's either been the best thing or the worst thing. The reason being that this crisis brings out the gossip that I need for the newspaper. So, if you have a gossip, I'm the girl to call.
Hi, I'm Nurse Shelby, and I'm put on the front line of getting this virus because I'm in contact with sick people 24/7. I work very hard and try not to get sick while visiting with patients. I have a family of one, so I don't need to worry about getting anyone sick. I'm absolutely ready for this virus to be over so I can go back to dating and my social life without worrying about getting this virus. So wear your masks. And by the way, we are running out of applesauce here at the hospital, so can someone drop some off?
Hey, so my name's Lucy Pickett. I'm the scientific lady in Brukalton, which means that no one really listens to me. I was very curious when this pandemic started, especially when I got infected myself. I started clucking and forgetting things, which are most of the weird symptoms. My community is my safe spot, but sometimes the villagers don't listen to the facts. Since I am into baking, I experimented with all kinds of remedies to cure Chick Apple 19. Suddenly, I found cookies, and they work. I don't want to share my discovery, though, because I know that there might not be enough cookies for the whole community, and I don't want to let them down. Now, I am looking for artificial sugars. Please drop them off at the front of the bakery. You can remain anonymous.
Mom, we're hungry. Mom, we want cookies.
Girls, I just made a fresh batch of cookies. Grandma's secret recipe.
Ew.
Ew, did you just say ew? What has become of me? I thought our lives were perfect.
Nuggets.
Sounds like somebody's mom needs to try Kooky Cookies.
Kooky Cookies, they will make any kid happy,
confident, sassy, and best of all, Kooky Cookies are filled with delicious chemicals
and unidentified preservatives that will keep you smiling through the best of times
and the worst of times.
And they keep you sassy the whole time. Let's get kooky!
Thank goodness for technology. No more baking and no more secret recipes. Kooky Cookies saved my life.
Kooky Cookies!
Kooky Cookies, good for dogs too.
Kooky Cookies!
Hey, it's Stevie here, the town beggar. People don't usually think too much about me unless they pass me on the side of the road when I'm holding up my little sign asking for a little change to help get me by. Most of the time, they don't think about me then either. But I'm a person too, and I'm concerned about how many of them folks aren't wearing a mask. We're all in this together, and it'll take every single one of us, me included, to stop this chicken thing from getting really out of hand. So if you can't give me a dime, you can give me the courtesy of wearing a mask to protect my health. Common sense doesn't cost you nothing. P.S. I found a little mutt wandering around in the swamps the other night. I have a real cute little fella. I hate to give him back, but I know he belongs to somebody because of how well he's been kept. So come on by my shack down in Shantytown with proof that he's yours. Don't mind the mess, but watch out for them gators.
Hey guys, it's me, Carol with a K. My opinion on this whole crisis is that it's an outrage. Since this whole situation started, I have gone through so much. For example, my husband was one of the first victims of the virus and he sadly passed away before he started growing his beak and wings. Also, Since people are going to vote for the new mayor, I'm scared that they're not going to choose me. Another crisis is that I'm running low on Girl Scout cookies. Anyways, please vote for Carol with a K for mayor and remember to wear your mask.
Hard! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Constance Coffee Talk here on BRUK. And I gotta tell you, it is crazy out there in Brukalton. I'm getting so many phone calls about what do I do about this pandemic? My husband's turning into a chicken. My daughter's flying up to the ceiling. I don't know what to do. Listen, everybody's got to stop being so shellfish. Stop baiting each other. Put on your mask, man. Do it for the people. This is Constance Coffee Talk from BRUK, talking at ya, talking with ya, being part of the community. Hey.
Hi guys, Karen here. Today I'm here with Sandy, and I'm going to be asking you a few questions if that's okay.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
Okay, for the first question, what were you doing before this all happened?
So, before the entire crisis had actually happened, I had been living my normal life. When I would ever get a call about any gossip that I could go into the newspaper, I would go in and just do my normal thing, which would be just enter whoever's house I was going into, hearing whatever I needed to hear, and just kind of then go into the newspaper and start writing all of that down.
Cool. And what are you doing now?
So now that I have, because of the crisis now, I think what I've been doing now is just that whenever I get the gossip, I'm not going to go into anyone's home. I'm usually doing a call is what I'm usually now doing, and then putting that into the paper.
Cool. So have you still been able to get people's secrets to the radio host, Constance Coffee Talk?
Actually, I have, but now because of the crisis, I haven't been able to get as much as I would like to Constance on the radio show, so yeah.
All right, well, that's all the questions I have for you. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time. Hello all, Karen here. Today I'm here with Farmer Joe, and we're going to be asking you a few questions if that's all right.
Yep.
Okay, so what were you doing before the virus?
Before the virus, I was on my farm with all my chickens, just relaxing, living life.
Cool. And what are you doing now?
I'm still on my farm and it's kind of relaxing still, but it's also not because there's all this pressure like I can't go anywhere, I can't get no groceries, I can't get no food, no water without wearing a mask. And I hate wearing a mask.
Okay. And how has your farm been affected, if it has been affected at all?
I don't believe my farm has been affected. I think I have been affected because I can't sell my chickens. I can't receive chickens. And saddest of all, I can't kiss my chickens with a mask on.
That sounds interesting. Well, that's all the questions I have for you, so thank you for joining me, Farmer Joe, and I'll see you guys next time. Karen out. Good morning, folks. Karen here. I'm here with Carol with a K, our mayor, and I'm going to be asking you a few questions. Is that all right?
Yes.
Okay. So, what were you doing before Chick Apple 19 came along?
I was just sitting around and eating Thin Mint Girl Scout cookies and just hoping that I become mayor.
Sounds good. And what are you doing now?
The same thing.
Okay. And what are your plans for us as the town?
Just to make sure you're safe and always wearing your mask. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, well, those are all the questions I have for you. So make sure to vote for Carol with a K, and I'll see you guys next time. Karen out. Hello all, Karen here. I am here with some breaking news. Our mayor's husband, Pablo Greendale, has just passed away from Chick Apple 19. What do we hear from you, Carol? What have you experienced?
So I was sitting on my couch one night eating Thin Mint cookies, and Pablo, my husband, came home from work, and I noticed that he was acting very strange. He was starting to grow a beak, I think, and some wings, and then all of a sudden, he just started flying and barking like a chicken, and he flew out the window as a chicken.
Wow, that is very interesting. Well, I hope he's doing well, and I'll see you guys next time. I'll keep you updated. I'm Karen. I'm back here with an update about Pablo Greendale's passing. Apparently, after he flew out the window, according to Carol Greendale, he passed away. I will keep you updated with any information I have about funeral arrangements. Good morning, Karen here. I'm here today with Julie with the G Greendale, and I'm going to be asking you a few questions. I hope that's all right.
Yes, it is.
Perfect. We'll start with the first question. So, what were you doing before Chick Apple 19 came?
Before this pandemic started, I was actually in college studying to be a doctor.
That's interesting. And the second question, what are you doing now?
Now I am working at Pedal to the Metal, the family flower shop, and yeah.
That's fun. And are you still getting customers in your flower shop or no?
The only customers we're getting right now are funerals, so make sure to come to Pedal to the Metal to get your flowers.
Perfect. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for joining me. I will see you guys next time. Karen out. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Karen here. Today I'm here with Nurse Shelby, and I'm going to be asking you a few questions. I hope that's okay.
That's okay.
Cool. We'll start with the first question. So, what were you doing before Chick Apple 19 came?
Well, I was going on dates a lot, and I had a pretty big social life. I was socializing, going places. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Working.
Okay. Yeah. And what are you doing now?
I just work a lot. That's all I do. Work, work, work. That's just it. It's getting out of hand now.
I bet. And your last question, have you gotten a lot more patients, and what are the symptoms we should be looking for?
I have got a lot more patients, a lot more that I can handle, really.
And have you gotten, like, a lot more patients now because of the virus?
Yes, a lot more.
Could you tell me about how many, if you have a number?
Maybe about
Good morning all, Karen here, and today I'm here with Detective Buttercup, and I'm going to be asking you a few questions. I hope that's okay? Okay, we'll start with our first question. So, what were you doing before Chick Apple 19 came to Brukalton?
I was investigating what or who had started the Chick Apple virus.
And, well, what are you doing now?
I am working from home and solving unsolved cases that were never solved.
So how has the virus affected your job at all?
More crimes have been committed and no one is able to stop them.
Interesting. Well, those are all the questions I have for you. Thank you, and I hope you have a good day. I'll see you guys next time. Karen out.
Okay.
Good afternoon, folks. Karen here. Today I'm here with Lucy Pickett, and I'm asking her a few questions. So we'll start off with the first one. What were you doing before Chick Apple 19 hit Brukalton?
Well, before Chick Apple 19 hit Brukalton, I was doing pretty well, spending lots of time with you, my family, and of course baking all day long. It was fabulous.
That's cool. And what are you doing now?
Now, well, I'm trying to find things that will help out people and make them feel happier and better with different baking remedies.
And your last question. So, since you're a scientist, have you found anything to do with a cure or a treatment to do with Chick Apple 19? Excuse me.
No, No, I'm pretty sure that I haven't found a cure. I haven't been able to test all of them yet, though.
I see. Okay, well, those are all the questions I have for you. I hope you have a good day. Thank you for joining me. And I'll see you guys next time. Karen out. Good afternoon, folks. Karen here. Today I'm here with my daughter, the bank manager, Christy Wiffleberg. I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Hi.
Okay, we'll start with our first question. So what were you doing before Chick Apple 19 came to Brukalton?
Well, I was watching my dog, but he's lost now. I was managing a lot of money for my financial advisor job. I was managing the bank, trying to get Farmer Joe to pay me back his loan. I've been trying to do that for like a month or two now. Watching my other two dogs that aren't lost. And that's pretty much it.
Okay, so what are you doing now?
Well, I've been doing the same stuff, but I've been wearing a mask. I had to do the unicorn mask commercial. I'm going to do the bank commercial. Trying to been looking for my dog, managing money, watching my other two dogs.
I see. So are you worried about your money or your bank in any way?
Yes. I'm scared that I'm going to lose money, but I know I'll still be rich, but
Okay.
I know I'll still have a lot of money, but so many people are like, we need money, we need loans. And so I have to ask the town, the city bank, well, that is, I own the city bank, and I still have plenty of money because I get the loans back from everybody except for Farmer Joe. Like the radio station, I'm still trying to get them to pay me back my loan. Carol with the K, she still won't pay me back either, so.
Okay, well, those are all the questions I have for you, so I will see you next time, and that's it. Good night.
Bye.
Hi, I'm Karen, and I'm here with Constance Coffee Talk, from BRUK, and I'm going to ask you a couple questions if that's okay.
That's fabulous, Kay. Yeah, Karen.
Perfect.
Cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
We're going to start with the first one. So, what were you doing before the virus?
Dude, okay, so before the virus, I was pretty much living the high life. Sometimes here in the town of Brukalton, I'd head over to the gardens and I'd be having some big lemonades in the afternoon. Sometimes I'd hit the beach with my padres and we'd have a great time. Really active.
Sounds good. And what are you doing now?
Well, thanks for asking, Karen with a K. Now, I'm pretty much inside of my studio 24/7. I got a bunch of bologna and I got some Wonder Bread, and I'm eating in. I'm wiping off my counters, and I'm expressing myself to the people because I guess I'm kind of the voice of the people. People are like in the morning, they're like, hey Siri, turn on Constant Coffee Talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And if the virus has affected your job, how has it affected it?
Dude, okay, I am on the air 24/7 now. So before, I mean, I got little breaks. I got to hang with my friends, but now I'm on top of it. I'm telling the story. People are calling in. They're wanting to share their secrets. They're telling me what's going on. They're telling me the symptoms. You know, this is all brand new to everybody, and they're scared. And I feel like I'm the voice of the people here in Brukalton.
Yes, okay, those are all the questions I have for you. So thank you for joining me, and we'll see you next time.
Hey, thanks, Karen with a K. Keep up the good work. Sure.
We want to be.
We want to be.
The bridge to where we can see.
We need a we who lift this gift up.
Beyond just me.
Brave, bright, belonging, real responsibility. Uplifting understanding so the world doesn't think ill of me. It still can see, it strives for tranquility. We want to be free. We want to decree our leaders will be the embodiment of kindness. To remind us in our blindness, we can learn from the bad in our past, but that it doesn't have to be anywhere but behind us. Trusting the truth to find us. We want to have awesome, amazing admiration for this beautiful and respectful revolution. We want to with our interesting intelligence to provide the most insightful, well-guided solutions. We want to our way into mindful elocutions, a world in which everyone joins as beginners and winners, and sits down at giant tables, able to swap fables at diligent, disciplined, delightful, delicious dinners, sitting listening, giving, wishing, and bliss, and then seeing it's okay to miss again, that light we couldn't quite see that's inner, with good, generous guidance to provide us what's needed inside us for the struggles we may have ahead, for our empathetic, energetic dialectic to save us through the dread, to pave through this finger-licking chicken head, mixed with pineapple instead, for the true chicken pineapples are the ones who live in constant regret. We are to be desirous to rid this virus from the world in which we bed, to see beyond the waving of wand to the world in which can be if we let.
We want to be.
The bridge to where we can see.
We need a we who lift this gift up.
Beyond just me.
Listen carefully and you may hear your own stirred words returning to you without fear, reminding you to chase after or steer clear of chicken pineapples on the road or the overload of our mirror to the rear. For the time is now and the place is here. It isn't in militant individuals screaming, I am, but in our chorus singing that we're together in this year after year.
We want to be.
The bridge to where we can see.
We need we need a we who lifts this gift up.
Beyond just me.
If I tasked you to answer when asked, to rise up out of the chicken pineapple casket and bask in a future expansive and vast, if I could give you a magic wand and you could wave it over the entire country, what is this first thing you would magically change? Your response to the massive exchange and rearrange might at first seem strange, but our aim is to dream big out on the open range. And in the world, dreaming big, some might say, being more inclusive of everything and everybody, the natural world, including the outdoors. Everyone is equal and everyone has the same rights. When we ask you to ask yourself, what would be yours? For this fight has many fronts, and the front has many fights. To end racism, we all need to stick together and be kind to each other. It will make our world a better place, a world in which we're happily able to unmask the smile on a stranger's face.
Do you want to be?
A bridge to where we can see.
We need a we who lift this gift up.
Beyond just me.
In order for disorder to get there, we will need the sort of leaders who see a world in which the reporters bet their bottom dollar and the most thoughtful freely decree. We can be the best of our stories before these days and ways came to be. So this world of let's pretend may lend characteristics which may render us all truly free. We see Stitch because even though he's different from everyone else, he doesn't change and he doesn't give up on himself. So if we fall in the ditch or find ourselves in the dim of the shade, we may have it made like Dumbledore, who loves everyone and is not afraid. So when we're down in the valleys wondering how to climb to the peak, we witness the hit list of minions. They're wired and small and yellow, very unique. From the push and pull toward a better world, our truest characters are never retiring. Like Augustus Waters from The Fault in Our Stars, a very strong person who overcame a lot of stuff, and he was very inspiring. Our world of make-believe helps us cut through like the sharpest knife, is enough to combat the strife, like Mufasa from The Lion King, because he was an amazing dad to Simba, and for him he risked his life.
We want to be.
The bridge to where we can see.
We need a we who lifts this gift up.
Beyond just me.
We want large, healthy parks in which we can gather and enjoy. Schools for the education and safety of each girl and boy. We want homes for the homeless who roam this world and create more than we destroy. We want the hungry to be fed. For those with chicken pineapple dread to be at peace and find release with locked lids resting their heads in bed. We want our tallest tales to be told. We want our smallest trails to unfold into meadows where we can grow old. To squeeze each other's hands longing to hold on to hopes which are bold. Hope in more understanding, less scold. Hope in which waves ride as troubles are rolled. Hope for happiness no longer bought and sold, but rather souls which shine like gold. Our uncertain future whispers back to each child, until the streets themselves and the children speak, navigating the unabating river wild through the valley to the view of our peak. Our hopeful future sings from the summit, and the song can be heard all around until our fears, doubts, and worries plummet, and joy is the only sound.
We want to be.
The bridge to where we can see.
We need a we who lift this gift up.
Until we are all free.
Everybody snap for yourselves.
Karen Whippleberg, town reporter here. I'm looking to write your memoirs. Even if your life wasn't that great or even long, I can use big and descriptive words to make your life sound that much better. And I will also barter services for a hearty chicken noodle, but without the chicken.
Chickens for sale. These are good chickens, people. We got 2 breeds, and I'm going out of business, so you need to buy these chickens. This is chicken soup for my soul. Love, Mama Joe.
Detective Buttercup here, available to solve mysteries, find out secrets, or, find your missing socks. I'll look for anything reasonable, really, as long as it's not scary or involves weaponry. Due to the pandemic, I need to support my sweet little cup. Contact Detective Buttercup at Buttercup Agency in downtown Bruka.
I'm Shelby, and I'm definitely looking for some applesauce. All the masks and equipment got used up last Halloween when the village decided to dress up as Grey's Anatomy characters. Now we need them for real people. I'm talking realsies. So if you could please drop off some applesauce here at the emergency doors, you can remain anonymous.
Karen here. Today I'm here with Julie with a G, and I'm going to ask you a few questions. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll start with the first one. What were you doing before the virus? It's okay. We can start over.
I'm in my meeting and I'm being interviewed.
Hi, Mom. I can't.
It's okay. Don't worry.
I'm sorry. No.
That was awesome. I love it. That's going on a blooper reel. Okay. Lola, you can start again.
Okay.
Get out of there. Okay, great.
Okay.
So I'm going to mute my video.
Lola, I kind of stole one of your questions and I put it in my editorial, so.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Good afternoon, folks. I'm Karen, and today I'm here with my sister. Oh, you're not my sister. Never mind.
I'm
Sorry.
your daughter.
Okay, we'll start again.
I just love how you're throwing everybody under the bus with their money. You're like, yeah, and then, so-and-so, I saw her walking out with new shoes, but she won't pay me back.
Hey, I was also throwing you under the bus. You haven't paid me back either.
Well, I'm happy.
You haven't paid me my loan back.
Well, it's a long-term loan.
Bring off stage. Let me hear your best peacock at the end.
Mary, you should grab some chopsticks to have your wand for your conducting.
Oh, that's Holly.
Holly, sorry.
That's okay. We look
I'm getting
exactly
it too mixed
alike.
up. Yes, you do.
All right, you guys ready? Mary, are you recording?
I am recording all of this exceptional theatrics.
Okay.
Sorry, Mary, my computer died.
Okay, are you ready, Issa?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
This is for real. This is for all the money. This is for it.
Uh-oh. Holly, we can't hear your music again. I wish somebody would come in here and see us. We're all hiding under our desks and stuff. It's funny. Okay. All right, start over.